This is the national voice, the voice of a nation. Today we are witnessing the resurrection of the American Republic. The world has been at war since the creation of organized religion, each one espousing the superiority of their God over any other. Their ever-expanding separation mentality cementing the idea that God is an external being having eternal power over the soul to damn it to eternal hellfires for any perceived wrong. The church has diligently established the polarity of right and wrong, heaven and hell, and established itself as an intermediary between you and God. The church has identified the do's and don'ts of salvation as well as the cost of salvation and the ultimate delivery of your soul into heaven. The church has been so effective in establishing their control over the people that in the year 1213, King John conveyed the entire British kingdom to the Pope for the remission of his sins, ensuring his seat in heaven. The Pope has been the primary trustee over the earth as the keeper of the seal of St. Peter and holds the legal title to the kingdom in the form of the Holy Alliance 1213. Under the Pope's rulership, drugs, human trafficking, and pedophilia have become standard operating procedure. The world has descended into perpetual war and terror against the people as they ruthlessly spill the blood of hundreds of millions to expand their power and control over the world while raping the resources of the earth, leaving toxic waste in their wake. The Pope became the feudal lord over America in 1783 via the Treaty of Paris, paradoxically called the Treaty of Peace, that bound America into military service to the Pope. FDR's New Deal pledged the property of the American people to a sacred purpose, conveying the property into the public trust and opening the door for the United States to leverage the property. The sacred purpose was the expansion of power over the earth on behalf of the Vatican at the expense of the people. Today, the Vatican's reign of terror over the world is terminated. The legal title to the earth has been wrested from their grasp by the beneficial owners of earth, we the people, terminating their right of apothecation over our property. The assets have been claimed and confirmed in the courts of equity. The debt against the property is being zeroed out. The assets are now being conveyed out of the public trust into the quantum financial system for redistribution to the people to whom they belong. America's redemption from the public trust and the resurrection of the American Republic is in process. We will soon witness the complete fall of the Vatican and the collapse of the public trust in the form of indictments, the arrest and removal of the agents of the trust from their seats of power. We will begin to see the reversal of the markets and a banking holiday as the assets are being conveyed into a new trust, under a new contract, and a new set of rules. The redemption of America and the resurrection of the American Republic will be perceived by some as a devastating collapse, while others will perceive it as it is, the simple transition of the property from one trust to another. Fear not, for there is nothing to fear but fear itself. For the American Republic will rise out of the ashes of the 3D world into the quantum 5D world, guided by the one consciousness of the whole. The quantum financial system is equitable in nature and is governed by the group consciousness rather than by the ever-corruptible man. All checks and balances are built into the quantum financial system via the collective soul. Those with ill intent will no longer be able to profit from their fraudulent and usurious ways, as the group consciousness will no longer allow it. That is the way of the 5D world to which we are transitioning. The quantum financial system will lead to a change in the way we see money. Rather than a hard currency to be traded from one to another, we will begin to see money as the movement or flow of energy, our life energy. The redemption of America will zero the debt, will release and return the net earnings accrued for the use of your good faith and credit to be deposited into the new, equitable 5D quantum financial system. Currency and money have long been used as a marker with which to judge or determine your status compared to the next man. In entering the quantum system, we grow beyond the need for petty, ego-based competition and truly move into a reality where the soul operates outer form and the ego is returned to its intended position as a tool rather than the operator of your being. This is the national voice, the voice of a people.